sort out. I'm going to check on the YouTube channel as I always do. Give me 1 second. Once I see the go live in stream, I know we're good now. I know we're good. I'm coming to you in 5 seconds. I can see the chat is opening up. Coming to you, Leonardo Baraviera and Kevin Babs. Be there very soon. Be very soon. The banner's in front of you. Everything's good. I'm going back to the studio right now. I'm walking in there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I say hello to you. We're back online. We're back online. We're back for a game. No ball cap today. I'll tell you why. Because somebody said I couldn't see your eyes, Steve. I couldn't see your eyes. So you can see my eyes now. Back on track. The World Cup, ball cap you've seen before. But we're here for the playoffs. The playoffs. The playoffs. Oh yes, the playoffs. The wonderful playoffs. It's a final game. I'm going to go into the chat really soon. In fact, I'm going to go into the chat right away. Welcoming everybody right now. And there we go. Leonardo, how you doing, my friend? Brasilia. Leonardo from Brasilia. Leonardo says, when I was just a little boy, my mummy said to me, will it be Arsenal, will it be Spurs? You'll have to wait and see. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. We're going to Wembley. Which of the two teams is going to Wembley? We'll have to see. But I tell you, I've got my money on Millwall. I've got big money on Millwall. And I'm going to take you through a couple of little things as we get through this. But not to say that Hull City is not in a big spot right now. I'm going to throw the dice here pretty soon. I'll show you the dice. There's the dice. I'm going to throw the dice pretty soon. That'll tell us which way this is going. When I throw for Millwall, we're looking for 1s. When I throw for Hull City, we're looking for 2s. Just stand by for that. I'm also going to tell you about all the playoff finals that have come through over time. There's been 40. I'll give you the first one right now. It was at Selhurst Park in Elland Road. It was contested between Charlton Athletic, not Crystal Palace, because Charlton were renting Selhurst Park back in the day. That was 1987. And the first ever playoff final was between none other than Charlton Athletic and Leeds United. 1-1 in the first game, 2-1 in the second game for a 3-2 final finish. And yes, it was two-legged final. And it was not at Wembley. It was at Selhurst Park in the first one. Crystal Palace's ground, but it was Charlton. So the first ever playoff final, championship playoff final, was over there at Crystal Palace. And it was Charlton and Leeds. And Charlton were lucky enough to get up there. So there's a little bit of things for you. I'm going to bring you all the 40, but going back into the chat, here's what she said to me. Leonardo, now you guys sing. There you go. So one more time, Leonardo says, when I was just a little boy, I asked my mummy, what will I be? Will it be Arsenal? Will it be Spurs? You'll have to wait and see. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. We're going to Wembley. Que sera, sera. And it's funny how Leonardo from Brazil, Brazil, knows all about these English songs. It's amazing. And I'm going to say, if there's a song on your mind, bring it up, because let's put it this way. Football banter is all about songs, all about singing, all about quick wit and intelligence, because we're an intelligent bunch. But getting into it straight away, I'm going to take you offline because I've got some things loaded up for you. Kevin Babs, Kevin, how you doing? Good evening, my friend. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Leo says, hey, Kevin. Kevin says, hi, Leo. Back in there, back in there. Things are happening, things are happening. I'm going to take you offline for a couple of seconds, guys, as we get ready for this. But I can tell you, I'm really buzzing for this game. One more game to go for each team, and it could be a final spot. Which team is going to Wembley? Is it Millwall or is it Hull City? I'm going to do the dice when we come back from offline, but I've got some things lined up for you. We've got 10 minutes to kick off, plenty of time. We're in a good spot. Absolutely are. Kevin Babb says, hey, Stevie, did you get to watch the National League playoff final? Congratulations to Rochdale. I did, actually. Cracking game, really. And let's face it, Rochdale, time for some love, time for some good times. They've had some rough times, now some good times. But yes, I did. I will watch all the finals, League One, League Two, National League, obviously Championship, and any other playoff game I can get my hand around. I'm even watching Canadian playoff matches at the moment as well. I watch on average about 3 or 4 matches a day. If you wanted to know, 3 or 4 matches a day is what I'm into right now. But yeah, I did watch it, and very impressed. And let's face it, hopefully they stick. Once you get promoted, you got to stick. Now, I'm going to take you offline because, like I say, got a lot of good things going for you. I want to show you some stuff right now. Just a second here. Coming on down. And we're going to go offline right away. There we go. That's me. Now, the homepage is the first thing I want to show you. Oh, it's really bright in here, hey? Whoa! There's the league landings on your left, yeah? You can see Millwall finished 3rd, Hull City finished 6th, and Wrexham finished 7th, Derby 8th. Next season, 7 and 8 are in the playoffs. So as you look here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, they will all be in the playoffs. 3 and 4 will wait in the finals or the semi-finals. 5 will play 8, 6 will play 7 next season. And then the winners of the 5 and 8 and 6 and 7 will play the 3 and 4. And then, that's 2 semi-finals, then you'll get a final. Now, moving along fast. Look at what's highlighted in pink right there. This was the last scoreline, December 13th, 2025, not long ago. Hull City came to town, took Millwall 3-1. Joseph gets the go-ahead goal on 6, and on 13, it's 2-0 up for Hull City. Done, dusted, not so. Aziz, the man who does it, really does it. Femi Aziz, great player. Look for him today. He's going to be a big player today. May even get the goal. And then Amaku on 80 was the goal on the day. But Aziz got a red card there. It went all downhill for Millwall at home with a red card. Is there going to be a red card today? And then Ollie McBurney got the 3rd goal on 88. A man I said Wrexham should have picked up. Now, further down. Hull City at home later in the season, and Millwall was 3-1. Millwall get the go-ahead goal on 14. Gellart on 18 ties it up 1-1 at half-time. But 2 late goals, 2 goals in 8 minutes. Ivanovic on 70 and Coburn on 78 make it a 3-1 match. Now, when you consider the last game between these two was a 0-0, you've got to think that quite possibly it's even Stevens all the way through the season. Again, looking from Hull City standpoint, they win 3-1 on the road, and then they lose 3-1 at home recently. And again, the last match was a 0-0. Let's take a look at the lineups. Give it a quick refresh so we've got everybody on board. Just 1 second, guys. I'll be with you in 2 ticks. There's Millwall's lineup. Patterson, Sturge, Kramer, Cooper, player of the season. You'll hear about that in a second. Kramer, another tough guy to get around. Millwall's defence is rock solid. When you're looking through the midfield, you have Ballo, Nagli, Aziz, Femi Aziz. Remember that name? He's going to be active today. I really think Femi's going to have a fantastic game for Millwall and may well be the inspiration or the catalyst to get the team through this tough match. Leonard, number 18, Kobet, 19, Donori and Mazusako on the bench. Crocombe, McNamara, Mitchell, Ivanovic, Doty, Langstaff, Watson, Crondall and Bannon. I'd like to see Langstaff come in. I'd like to see Bannon figure in more. He hasn't figured in so far. Let's hope he does. Going to give Middlesbrough a big quick refresher. Hopefully they've put their lineups for us. They haven't added anything in. Is Middlesbrough playing coy? There's no lineup for Middlesbrough right now. We'll get it eventually, don't worry. I'll keep you involved. Moving along, lots of stuff to take care of. Those are the rules. Take a look. I'm not going to say too much. Take a look at the screen right now. Those are the rules. I'll read with you. The rules for this tie are the same as the last tie, are the same for every tie in EFL Championship playoff semi-finals. Here we go. The winner is decided on aggregate over 2 legs. Away goals do not count. Away goals do not count. If Hull go 1 up, Millwall can tie it up with a 1 goal. Doesn't need to be 2. There's no away rules on this one. If it's still tied on aggregate after 90 minutes of the second leg, they will play 30 minutes of extra time. Obviously, 2 minutes of 15. It's still tied after extra time. They will go to a penalty shootout. So penalties is the Endstation for this one. If nothing's decided, we have no goals, we will have a really exciting shootout. And that's what I'm looking for. And as it says down below, this is standard for EFL Championship playoff semi-finals. Good luck to both sides. It's a massive game. Finally, I did mention Jake Cooper. Take a look above. Jake Cooper was named 2025-26 Millwall Supporters Club Player of the Season as announced April 28th. The defender and club captain took the top prize with Tristan Kramer and Femi Aziz finishing 2nd and 3rd. 2 top players finishing in behind Cooper. Player of the Season Cooper for the club and the supporters. Player of the Season Tristan Kramer, player of the season, is Tristan Kramer. So you can see they were both tight. Both Cooper and Kramer, great players, tough to get by, both getting awards. Junior player of the season, Femi Aziz. Young player of the season, Caleb Taylor. Taylor had a big season. Goal of the season, Caleb Taylor with that beautiful goal against Southampton. And save of the season, Anthony Patterson versus Ipswich. Quickly onto Hull City. There you see, Ollie McBurney was named Hull City Player of the Year 2025-26 season. Scottish striker netted 18 goals in 39 outings, including a crucial brace that secured a championship playoff following his move to the MKM. Also, one thing about Ollie McBurney as Player of the Season, as you know, I did say, I'm going to come back on screen right now, but Ollie McBurney, earlier in the season, I did say, coming back at right now, I did say Ollie McBurney was going to be literally a player that Wrexham needed to pick up in January, nearly 5 months ago. In fact, I said that before New Year's Eve when I released the video down in the library, what Wrexham need to stop now to get into the playoffs. Ollie McBurney was one of the guys I said we needed to pick up. We didn't pick up. And who did the damage on Wrexham at Hull? Ollie McBurney. And who did the damage on Wrexham's playoff spot, hopeful playoff spot in 6? Ollie McBurney and crew. So there you go. Ollie McBurney, Player of the Season for Hull City. A guy I said we should have picked up. We should have picked up. We should. Chris Cavlin, how you doing, fella? Hi, Kevin. Hi, everybody else. Chris Cavlin, yeah, I think we beat Millwall at home and then we beat us when they were away. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, I'm going to throw the dice. I'm going to show you the dice one more time. There's the dice. Now, are you superstitious? I always throw the dice, and then now I'm bringing you into the dice throwing. We've got 3 minutes before kickoff. I'm going to shift a screen around and bring up the match. Bring up the match. Here we go. It's live. So, we're looking for ones for Millwall, okay? There's the dice, like I show you, in the air. There's the dice. We're looking for ones. Millwall have 2 ones. Millwall have 2 ones. We're looking for 2s for Hull City. The dice never lie. We have no 2s for Hull City. No 2s for Hull City. We actually have a full house. I'm going to show you what we threw. We threw a full house. That's what we just threw. No 2s. No 2s, no 2s, no 2s. And Hull City, you lost the dice throwing. I'm looking on screen. It's getting there, guys. It's really getting there. They lost the dice. Everybody's getting ready. Getting ready. Alex Neil looking very tense. Yes, he is. Alex is looking tense. But you would look tense in a game like this. Absolutely would. 2 seconds, people, as I'm adjusting stuff. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. There we go. Noise is coming through beautifully. Just checking a couple of things while we're getting there, guys. I know what's wrong here. Bang, there we go. Switch was off. The crowd is in. I'm in. We're minutes away from it. Bringing up the screen again. Planting the chat where it needs to be. And remember, get on the chat again today's. Do your stuff like you always do. But Chris Cavlin says, yes, I think we beat Millwall at home and then they beat us when they were away. They did, in fact. Who are you thinking is going to win today, guys? Somebody, tell me. What are you thinking? Who's winning? What's your take? Who's going to Wembley? I got money on Millwall. Nothing against Hull City. Please, if you're a Hull fan, there's nothing against your team. Hull City in the group. Big following from Hull City fans right behind the goal. Nobody down low. They're all up in high. And I think, you know what's a better viewing for the Hull City fans being up high. Crooks on the firing line there. Getting ready to start the match. Scene is set. Lovely South London scene. Sunshine is there. Something I recognise and know a lot about. Sunshine in South London. Oh, yes. Their game is live. The second semi-final is live. Let's see where this goes. But I tell you what, only one team can get to Wembley. Who's it going to be? And I am up for this. I hope you are too. Hull City full bore on the attack right now. Going down the right side. Can they open up early? Nice early tackle there into the game. Both teams looking focused. Leonardo says, I think Millwall go through. Way to go, Leo. Kevin says, 1-1 full-time, Millwall extra time. Interesting. 1-1 full-time, Millwall extra time. Nice. Leonardo Barriera says 1-0. Could be tight. Could be tight. Sun's in the keeper's eyes. Not good for Millwall. Sun's in the keeper's eyes. Let's hope. Let's hope it doesn't blind him. Liam Miller with the throw-in. Canadian international. What did he just do with that ball? That has to be the only throw-in I've ever seen in my life taken like that. What the hell was he thinking? Yeah, you can look at your hand, Liam, but you threw the bloody ball. What the hell was he doing? Honestly. Ollie McBurney did not appreciate that. Yeah, keep blaming your hands, buddy. Keep blaming your hands. Have a spit. I think that's the worst throw-in I've ever seen in my life. What about you guys? And I'm having a laugh. I'm not pissed off or angry. I'm having a laugh. I'm having some fun here. But I think that's got to be the worst throw-in I've ever seen in my life. Hopefully he doesn't do that at a World Cup. Let's just say. Let's just say. But again, early days, early days, early days. Millwall in control right now with the ball. Throw-in coming in down the left side. Up to halfway. Over halfway right now. Headed back by Hull. McBurney fighting. Doesn't get much on the ball, and he goes all the way back to the keeper. Nervy days, nervy days, nervy days, nervy days, nervy days. Kevin Babs waving to everybody, smiling out loud. Leo says, if I'm honest, I really like to see Millwall in the Premier League. I think a lot of people would tell you the truth. Hull City's been in the Premier League a few times. Free kick coming up. Is it a free kick or is it a corner? It's a corner. Well refereed by the referee. Somebody looking for a free kick, but the referee says, nothing doing. Nothing doing. Yes, so I've had a real shave getting ready for the World Cup. Have a look at that. Shaved real close. Got my final haircut ready. Corner coming in. Hull City now. In good possession. Great corner, headed on, going way back over the bar. Johnny Egan got too much on that one. Nice idea. Oh, the tea is good today, baby. I tell you. Whoa. Tea is good today. Tea is good. The tea is good. The tea is good. Johnny Egan's going to be busy today. He is going to be a busy man today. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Patterson now with the ball. Going to take the long kick. Everybody's loaded up on the right side. That's where the ball's aimed at. But again, Hull City, quite impressive in the first 3 minutes. Millwall have not really opened up their account yet, haven't got into the game, and Hull City literally doing very well. Free kick coming up. No free kick. Liam Miller doing very well to keep the ball and slide 5 miles. And Kramer, who's had a super season, takes no prisoners. In fact, you look at Millwall's defence, it's rock solid. Rock solid. So Anthony Patterson in goal may well face a little bit of Hull City pressure right now. Nice night here in South London. Beautiful. Headed into the middle. I tell you, well cleared. Going wide. Out for the corner. Well done, Aziz. Finally getting the ball clear. I tell you what, in my estimations right now, Hull City are claiming a win if this carries on the way it is. I know it's early days, but early days tell you what's happening in the match overall. Hull City flew down. They didn't travel by bus. They took the plane. Keep the legs long. You take the bus. It's all cramped. Ball in the middle. Headed out one more time. Great defending again. Hull City, like I say, on the ball. Loads of possession. Looking like they want to get that early goal. Putting the Millwall back four under some intensive pressure. Millwall now breaking with the ball, coming out of defence. Moving forward, no free kick. No free kick. Alex Neil appealing for the free kick. Nothing doing. Sergey, Hull City coach, has got these guys fired up. You can see it. Hull City look ready. This start of 4 to 5 minutes should literally be worrying Millwall fans until you see Millwall getting into the match. Free kick now, halfway for Millwall. A high line from Hull City, about 10 yards in front of the box. Maybe a little too high for me. I know some coaches like the high line, but me, one guy gets in the back, you're done. Let's see where this goes. Beautiful ball, stroked into the middle, headed out by Hull City. So City coming away with the ball over halfway I should say. A nonsense header. Is he going to make it? I think he'll just get there. He just gets there. A nonsense header, but he makes up for his own mistake. Good bit of running. But again, Millwall still haven't really got into their stride. Is it nerves? Is it nerves between them and the home fans? They seem to be very open in their play at Hull City. Let's see what generates through this match. But are they nervous? Hull City seem to be calm with the two, and Patterson needs to get that ball out a lot quicker. Otherwise, he's going to have a real embarrassment, like a lot of goalkeepers nowadays in football, with these embarrassing goals they give up. It never used to happen. It never used to happen. I think when I go back in World Cup history, the most embarrassing goal I saw was the one that Ronaldinho scored over David Seaman in the World Cup finals many, many years ago. That was a rarity. It's become something of a normality. And it shouldn't be a normality, because an embarrassing own goal, no matter which way you look at it, is a defensive breakdown. You don't mind getting scored on when it's a legitimate good goal, but when it's a defensive error, well, you're there to defend, not to cough up, is what I'm saying. Defending is a simple game. Millwall now trying to go down the left side again, playing it off into the middle. Easy pick up for Hull City, stroking it down to the right side. Left side now, foul coming up 100%. And that should be a card. That's a little bit brutal by Cooper. No need for that right now. No need for that. Very brutal. Joseph taking it, getting up, saying nothing. But the referee needs to pull the cards out pretty soon. Last semi-final, the referee let the physical stuff get away from him. He let the match get out of control with the physical stuff. Referee needs to keep control of this match. There's a final still to be played. Tea time, baby. Ball down the right side. Going out for the corner, kept in. Well defended one more time. Hull City still in and around the box, still have possession and have opened up their account. The better of the two teams coming up to 8 minutes into this match. Still 0-0. All the way back to the keeper. I shake my head. I shake my head every time I see that. Keep the ball in play. Keep upfield. Keep up high. Stay pressuring. Keep the opposition, the back line, moving backwards as it is right now. Float that ball in there. Get on the end of it. Well defended. McBurney's in there and a corner one. Well done, Ollie McBurney. Puts the pressure on. Not the best cross. But again, Hull City, I got to tell you, if this continues, they've opened up the better of the two. So, Leonardo, if you want to see Hull City or Millwall in the Premier League, they're going to have to open up their account a lot better. They have not opened up yet. Slater with the corner on a very dry field. Looks nice, but it's a dry field. Let me tell you, that's a dry field. Ollie McBurney has got to play physical today. Great corner in the mixer. On net, and a nice gather for Patterson on the far post. Should have been in the back of the net there. Big chance by Hull City. Watch this at the back post. He directs it, but no power. Just directs it, no power. Well done to the keeper, though. You have to be square. You've got to be there. Throw-in coming up. Yellow card for the first game. Yellow card. Egan picking up yellow. A little bit too physical. What about Kramer? Kramer could have had a yellow card too. No, take a look. Take a look. That definitely is going through the man. Definitely going through the man. Watch the studs up. Oh, yeah. Watch the studs up. Definitely worth a yellow card. In the cheat league, the Premier League, you might have got red. I didn't say shit league. I said cheat league. Wonderful scenes. 9 minutes to go. Not a full New Den, but a packed New Den. And Middlesbrough and Southampton coming up tomorrow. We're going to be doing that game as well from St Mary's. Let's hope that's a full crowd too. Millwall now going down the right side, and that's offside. Aziz offside. How could you be offside from there? Really? Shake your head. Be embarrassed. What are you doing standing offside? What are you doing standing offside? Have you just started playing football? I know they've pissed around with the offside rules so many times it sort of does literally confuse people, but that was a basic. Alex Neil needs to rip his left nut off for that. Offside on a free kick. Passed into feet. That's not nerves. That is not nerves. That's not focusing. Sergey, the coach there, got his team really set up today. Well done, Sergey. Ball coming through over the top. Deep. It's a Millwall territory. Still in play, still in play. Real battle on the left side there. No space given. Foul wanted, but no foul given. Yes, he backs it up. The referee does call it late. One second here. There we go. Just getting another screen set up, guys. Just using all the screens that I can to keep you informed. Second playoff final overall came off at St Andrews. Sorry, at Ayresome Park and Stamford Bridge. Two names you may well know, Ayresome Park and Stamford Bridge. 1989, it was between Middlesbrough and Chelsea. A single match, and it was a 2-1 win for Middlesbrough over Chelsea. Ball going over top. Millwall picking it up again, no problem there. Ball coming into the middle, that's a bit of a giveaway. Tough, tough, tough. Challenging, tough shot, tough pass, whatever you want to call it. But no one's ever going to keep that in play. Throw-in coming up. Alex Neil, you need to get things rolling, my friend. Things haven't started for the Lions yet. You're looking nervous, my friend. You want to start looking happy so your players can relax. Your eyes are as big as soccer balls, my friend. You're looking stressed out. 12 minutes gone, 0-0 in this second semi-final. 0-0 aggregate, 0-0 on the board, 0-0 all through the playoffs. No one scored a single goal in the 25-26 playoffs. In 193 minutes, if you want to know, we've had no goals in 193 minutes in playoff soccer, playoff football. Sturge, number 3, with the throw, backing up now, going back in his own half. Into defence. Kevin Babs, I'd also like to see Millwall up, says Kevin. But I think the playoff winner this year will be either Southampton or Middlesbrough. It could well be. It could well be. Absolutely. Could well be, Kev. Patterson now going long, extremely long, down the right side. No foul. I wouldn't be giving a foul for nothing there. Get on your feet, Aziz. Get on your feet. Stop crying like a woman. Get on your feet. You're never going to get that call. You start doing that too often, the referee's going to give nothing to you. If I was the referee, I wouldn't give him a thing right now. He's been flopping all over the place. Hull City with the throw up to half-time. Looking the stronger of the two teams, got to be honest. And remember in the last match, Hull City were the strong team in the first half, had many chances to go ahead, didn't take them, didn't have the quality in the final third, and that's what we're seeing again. Complete mirror image of the first leg with Hull City defending lightly, attacking mainly, and Millwall definitely under the cosh, attacking full time. Again, have Millwall come with nerves today. Ball into the middle, great cross. Oh, I tell you, that was definitely a decent chance, Cooper's in the way again, great defending. But again, I got to say, Hull City owned Millwall in the first match. Well defended again by Cooper, as you see in the replay. Nice cross. But Hull City owned Millwall in the first half. It's happening again. Should Hull City get a goal in the first half, it might be enough to break Millwall's run. Chunso's in the house. Chunso, how did you do? How were the exams? Let's hear from you. We all were interested to know what your exams were doing, your finals. Did you do your finals already? How well did you do? Or how well did you think you do? You always know how you've done. I know from my exams and my, I should say, degrees as well, I always knew how well I'd done before I got the result. Chunzo, how's the game so far? The game's 50-50, but Hull City are literally in charge. Ball into the box, corner, coming in. I tell you what, another half chance missed by Hull City. Chunzo, if you watch the last game, it's exactly the same as this game. Hull City defending lightly, attacking in the main. Millwall defending in the main, attacking lightly. Hull City, is, as in the last match, are dominating the first half as they did in the last match. The same things are happening. No quality in front of net. They'll dominate this first half, but will they score? If they do, it might be just the 1-0 is all they need. But it's going to be very tight. Millwall, again, I'm a little disappointed how Millwall have opened up. They don't seem to be connecting with each other. They don't seem to be working in unison. And literally, everything's going against them, apart from the decision-making. Millwall now, moving down the right side. Intercepted one more time, still going down the right side. Frenetic pace on the ball. Frenetic tackling everywhere. It's a real battle. Men streaming back all the way. Ball back to the keeper now. Should not have gone there. And Millwall clearing it one more time. Great action here. Great action. The game is livening up. Millwall slowly getting into this. I tell you what's an exciting match. Millwall now picking up the ball. Nicely intercepted. Needs to go down the left wing. Doesn't. Cuts inside. Back onto halfway. Tic-tac-toeing through the middle. Putting the ball into space. No matter where there's no Hull City player, that's where the ball will go, as you can see. I'm sure Alex Neil has just said, get on the ball, start passing it around, get the possession game going, get us on the ball, stop them marauding our net. But again, for the first 16 minutes, ball into the box, headed on. There's a shot coming in, shot comes in, into the box. Hull City clear one more time. Danger averted. McBurney heading it back, not the best header. Millwall picking up the ball. Getting into the game now. This is much better by the Blues. Who's going to eat who today? Do the Lions feast on the Tigers, or do the Tigers tear the Lions to pieces? Who's going to bite first? Big cats, but which big cat bites first? Great ball in the box, headed over. Keeper loses it, it's still live! On the line, Hull City clearing it. Millwall looking like they're trying to go 1-0 up. I tell you what, that was the closest so far on a goal. Millwall should have got one over there. Very, very close, very close. Keeper now looking all the action away from him. Ball on the edge of the box. Millwall now in control on the edge of the box. The press is not working inside or outside. Cross coming in, far post. An easy clearance. McBurney going up for the header, misses the header, misses the timing. Millwall literally storming it now, buzzing around Hull City's box. They've woken up. Cross coming in. Tic-tac-toeing, shoots. Great save by the keeper. It's loose in the box. It's in the mixer. Who comes up with it? Hull City defending for their lives, getting it out of the box. Millwall trying to get it back in there. It's tic-tac-toeing all over the place. Like a ping-pong ball on a fast machine. That ball is going every direction apart from where you want it to go. In the back of the net, it hasn't found it yet. Not yet. 198 minutes of no goals in the playoffs. Do we get to 200 minutes without a goal? 200 minutes without a goal. D. Scott's in the house. Scotty, how you doing, fella? Millwall and Southampton to meet in the final with Southampton winning promotion. Fair bet, mate, fair bet. Stick some coin on that one. Stick some coin on that one. Southampton seems to be very much a big team in motion. Remember, they got relegated last year. They're going straight back up if they do. If they do. Let's not write Middlesbrough out of the equation. Or Hull. Or Millwall just yet. But Southampton, yes. Scott, definitely big team. Chunzo, I did all right. I still have 4 more weeks of exams. I live near Wrexham, so it's GCSEs. GCSEs, the same as what I did when I started as a young lad. GCSEs and CSEs. I did the CSEs, but I did the GCSEs mainly. Then I did my college stuff. Then I went to university, got my degrees. And they were worth it. They were hard to get. That was a lot of work. Millwall coming down the right side, cutting in, beautiful wing play. Cross to the back post, being held. I tell you what, referee, he's been held. Couldn't get on the ball, he's been held. The clutching and the grabbing. Years ago, you'd have been booked for that. So far, 20 minutes in, 0-0. Lucky that that doesn't go in the back of the net, Hull City. Very lucky. Keeper grasps. There's no foul. Vallo nearly gets it in there. The keeper wants to grab it, but it's kicked out to touch. Then a fine save, as you can see. What's with the diving and the legs? I mean, come on. Stay on your feet, for Christ's sakes. What's all this diving? Pushing the ball back into the mix. Catch it. Save it. Stop the danger. Now it's time for Hull City to sit and wait. Wait for the chance to counter-attack one more time. Liam Miller there, goes in, doesn't get it. A little bit of pressure. Ollie McBurney moving up to halfway, going over halfway. Slow press happening by Hull City. Millwall on the right side, in their own half. Should be a free kick there. I tell you what, a little bit of a clumsy foul. Clumsy foul by Crooks. He's lucky not to get a yellow. And I gotta say, some physical play by Hull City so far, which in the first match, there was a lot of Hull tackles coming in clean and a lot of Millwall tackles coming in late. Not the worst tackle. More of a dive than a foul, I think. There's a slip and a miss, but he keeps himself together, gets the ball out of danger. Ball going down the left wing, cuts into midfield. Millwall coming up, the ball needs to go left, needs to go left. Doesn't go left. Goes right. Ball in the box. Cross coming in. Corner coming up. I wonder why they've left the seats down low behind each goal empty. I wonder why. Is it because of football violence? Do you think it is? Because in case you realise and didn't know, in the last match at the MKM, there was a little bit of football violence. And the reporting was absolutely atrociously wrong. They were saying the police had to intervene to stop the fans punching lumps out of each other. That is categorically incorrect. It was not the police that intervened. It was stadium security. Do you know how I know this? Because all stadium security at MKM is mainly East Indians. That's why I know. Ball in the middle. Well, ball coming back in and whistle down. Yes, most of the security stuff at the MKM are East Indians. That's how I know it wasn't police. You do not have a complete East Indian police force in Hull. Get it? Yeah. And worldwide, you'll find that a lot of the security at matches is done by East Indians. I don't know why they've got the monopoly on it, but they seem to. Fair bets, fair bets, fair bets. Alex Neil looking a little bit more relaxed now. But he still looks quite pensive, doesn't he? He still looks worried. He's got a lot on his plate, that lad. He has got... Kevin Babs, is it too early to make changes? Nah, never too early to get a bazzer on. Never too early. And I'm looking for Barry to come on. I really am. I wasn't impressed with Barry in the last match. I thought the 20 minutes cameo that he came on at the second half really didn't do too much. In fact, he was sitting too deep. And I don't know if that's the tactic what Alex Neil wants to have happen with Millwall. But Barry needs to do a lot more than he did. And he can. He can bring that form. And you know what Barry does, Kevin, from Sheffield Wednesday days. And hey, by the way, I'm stoked. I'm absolutely bloody stoked for Sheffield Wednesday. New ownership. Points deduction removed. You're coming back up, Kev. I'm telling you now. Take it from me. It's done. You're coming back up. That American owner is not going to stick in League One. He wants you back where you should be. Back where you should be. You'll be there. I'm quite confident. The season this year will be an aberration, a white elephant compared to what's coming next year. Millwall now, more active in the game, working for each other, getting on the ball, showing willing, showing bravery. Is it an early case of nerves for Millwall? 25 minutes coming up, 0-0. No goals in 205 minutes in EFL Championship playoff football. And I tell you what, Millwall coming down the left side, through the middle, pass down to left, coming to the left side. Does the cross come in? Cuts it into the middle, cuts inside, cuts outside, cuts inside. Corner one. I think Millwall can take Hull City on the offence. And if they continue this vein of form within this last 5 minutes moving forward, I think a goal is not so far away. Hull City put a lot of energy into that first 15 minutes. Millwall now taking stock of the situation. Corner coming in. Crammer, Cooper, the big men waiting to crash it in. Aziz with the corner now. Beautiful corner, maybe a little low, headed on, going through, going out, going wide. McBurney with the ball up the line. Gets it back again. Moving forward, strikes a huge ball through the middle. Not going to get there. Nice idea, but not going to get there. Millwall crashing down the right side now. Only one target in the box open. Doesn't make it. Doesn't hit it. Terrible pass. That's a lovely challenge. Free kick. No, sir. Ball on the edge of the box. Crossed in the middle. Wayward cross. Can do way better. Wayward cross. Not even good enough. Big opportunity like that. Bellows crying he needs a foul. I tell you what, it was a strong tackle. Take a look on the edge of the box when it comes here. Coming up right here. Straight through the man. He does get the ball, but Bayo doesn't like the action. Takes the hit. Complains to the ref. Then the cross atrociously goes out of play. Get Bazza on. We want Bannon. We want Bannon. Barry Bannon. I always like Barry Bannon. Always have done. Kevin Babb says, transfer embargo lifted too. Yes, absolutely, my friend. CEO and director, which we never had before, and we own the stadium and training ground again. Bravo. Bravo. That fills my heart, literally makes my heart fill with joy. Really does. There's no better thing to see a football club revitalised that should never have been mismanaged the way it was. For my whole life, if you're listening into football right now, for my whole life, I watched FA Cup finals at that stadium. It's historic. Historic. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it. Historic club, very old club. But you're coming back, my friend. Chunzo, you will never find me Millwall away. You know, there's a few videos online that I've watched recently and from years gone by. People who said they've gone to the most dangerous stadium in Britain. Is it the most dangerous stadium in Britain? I know there can be an off once in a while. That's an off. There can be an off once in a while. But is it the most dangerous stadium in Britain? No one likes us. We don't care. Millwall's logo. Motto. No one likes us. We don't care. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. They've come through a lot. And recently they did lose their American chairman of, let me think, 2007 to 2025. 18 years the chairman, the American, passed away recently. Always remembered. Ball in the middle now. Millwall letting it go through. Hull City picking up the scraps. Going the other way. Waiting for a target. Target comes in. Keeps the ball. Millwall putting the pressure on. Really putting the pressure on. Should be a Millwall throw-in. Should be a Millwall throw-in. Chunzo, that's funny. You will never find me Millwall away. That's awesome. That's awesome. UK Railways back in the house. How you doing, fella? If Millwall win, like to see West Ham stay up and Spurs go down so we can see all the fights break out with West Ham versus Millwall. That would be funny. That would be funny. That would take us back to the olden days. Oh, yeah. That would take us back to the olden days. Throwing coming in now. Deep into the box. Cooper throwing the body. Nothing doing. Doesn't get close to it. Millwall with the ball on the edge of the box. Going back to halfway. Killing the pressure. Releasing the pressure. Making things easy for Hull City to defend. Hull City whacking the ball. Don't get it cleared. Shot coming in. No, he passes wide. Does the cross come in first time? Doesn't come in first time, but does go for a corner. Better pressure now. Millwall into the game. Chunzo, no, it's not the most dangerous area. UK Railways. If Millwall win, I'd like to see West Ham stay up and Spurs go down. I love that. I love that. UK Railways, you got something there. And that's how we used to get to the matches as kids on the railways, the away days. Oh, yes. Aziz with the corner. 30 minutes gone. Still no goal. 210 minutes. No goal. Do we have one now? Keeper claims. Goes down. Good hands. Good hands. Launches it first time. I think that's a little bit too much, but Liam Miller does claim it, does bring it down, keeps it in play, fighting for his life, throws it down, throws himself down, tug on the shirt. Sturge, come on. Clutch and grab, number 3. Eventually you're going to get the call against you. Liam Miller, hello, someone's down, man down, man down, man down, man down, man down. On the deck. Is that Liam Miller on the deck? No, it's not. It's Joseph. What happened there? I'd love to see what happened there. Does the linesman not see what happens? Does the referee not see what happens? Take a look, guys. Take a look. You're going to see it right now. That's worthy of a card. 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 If he only gets a talking to, he's getting away with blue murder. Blue murder. Minimum yellow card. Minimum. Get the card out. Stop yakking. That does nothing to stop the fouling, buddy. Get the cards out. Get on top of the game. This happened in the last match. It's happening again. Referee losing control of the match. Look at him. No muscles on that arm. Look at that muscled arm. Look at that player. He's got muscles. That referee's got no muscles. He never works out, that referee. He don't work out. There's no muscles on that flesh. All the players are muscular. They work out. Tells you something about the referee's system. Okay, here we go. Chunzo, not in the most dangerous area. But Kevin Babb says, in Britain, question mark? No, Ibrox, most dangerous in Britain. I've been there. I've been there. I've been to Parkhead as well. I've also been to Hampden Park. Yeah. I had a fantastic time every time in Scotland. Free kick coming in, launched onto the penalty spot, just where you need it. In the mixer. Who comes up with it? Millwall. Flaps out, didn't get the ball. And Aziz hasn't gone into the game. Remember the first half last time, or the second half especially, Aziz really caught fire. Shots on net, missed every time, but he got the shots off. Throw-in, long throw-in coming in now to the front post. Near post, front post, call it what you want. Throw comes in, lovely throw-in, not the best though. On the edge of the box, going back to the wing. Those 2 ridiculous throw-ins by Mr. Liam Miller. And a nice little attempt. Tea time. So far, so good. So far, so good. Just looking at a few things while we're getting here. 33 minutes gone. Cooper up the top with the ball, over the top, down to the right side. Hull City heading it out of danger one more time. Millwall still going down the right side. Aziz on the wing, looking for assistance. Shirt being pulled. No call. Going out for the throw-in. If the linesman gets that flag up and starts complaining about the shirt pulling, the referee's got to react. So it's down to the linesman to get that flag up so the referee can react. There's your Millwall faithful in behind him. Long throwing coming up into Hull City's box. 0-0. 33 minutes gone. 34 minutes gone now. Ball into the middle. Does he take the shot? Doesn't know what to do. Threads the ball through, but that is absolutely nothing. Mazu Sako, waste of time with the ball there. You could have gone wide. Ball over the top now. Hull City looking for things. Nothing going to happen. Throwing coming up. 34 minutes gone. In 1990, Swindon contested the 5th Championship playoff match final. EFL playoff match final. Swindon Town took out Sunderland 1-0. And in the semi-finals, you had Newcastle United and Blackburn Rovers. That was 1990. In 1991, I'll let you know soon, but you'll be shocked. You'll be absolutely shocked. Ball on the left side now. Hull City passing off on the edge of the box. Liam Miller. 2 defenders closely by him. Cross comes in. Great cross. I tell you, super save by the keeper. Super save by the keeper. Patterson all over that. Ollie McBurney would have thought that was going in. And there's the danger man. There's the danger man. Ollie McBurney gets up, gets high, beats them to the ball, and a great save by Patterson. Both teams going close as we move through. Again, the keeper needs to stay on his feet. Throw in. Free kick, sorry, corner kick coming in. Again, a header coming in. Oh, I tell you, that was so close onto the net. Looking for it. Liam Miller has the ball. It's been blown down again. You can tell me what that was for because I have no clue why they blew that down. No clue whatsoever. Let's have another look on the replay. McBurney goes down. I tell you what, that was orchestrated by Millwall. Take a second look. Watch this. Down. Down. That's 2 fouls by Millwall, not by Hull City. The referee literally has his ass stuck somewhere. Chunzo in London. Chunzo, yeah, to be frank, you will not find me near Glasgow on any day of Glasgow Derby. UK Railways says, we run rail tours to Wembley for fans up north sometimes, nicknamed Footex or Foot Express. Love it. Love it. Millwall going down the right wing. Love the banter, guys. You're awesome. Kevin Babs, Chunzo, it's amazing. I've been to the Old Firm Derby a few times. Very hostile, though. Yeah, it is. Very passionate. Ball in the box now. Middle. I tell you what, definitely looking for a penalty there. Wow. Why is that not given? Interesting. But if you notice, these referees have become very weak at giving hard decisions in these playoff semi-finals. Never a penalty in a million years. Take another look. He aims the ball on his hand. Watch. He's aiming the ball. That's straight arm to side. No difficulty there. Even in the old game, that wouldn't have been a penalty or a handball. Today, it seems if the ball hits your hand, it's a penalty. Corner coming in. Great corner. Keeper clutches, grabs, takes it. Love it. Goes with a quick release again. Liam Miller chasing. Big battle coming up. Does he win something? No, he doesn't. Pulls him down. Could be a card. Professional foul by Liam Miller there, keeping the ball up high. Does he get the card? Who knows? Balboa, how you doing? Balboa's in the house. Super cute little chipmunk hairball. Incy Wincy Spider. Oh, I tell you got to love the humour here, mate. I tell you. Sweet, buddy, sweet. Oh, dear. You got to love it. It's good to be alive, hey? It's good to be alive. A guy said to me the other day, email-wise, the email is FIFAscup, FIFASCUP, FIFAscup@gmail.com. A guy emailed in the other day and made a few statements that were very funny. I can't repeat them, but very, very funny. El Sanford, there you go. He's in. Love it, Balboa. That was funny. Is it Rocky Balboa? Adrian! Bit of a slowdown here. Coming back at you very soon. So, in 1991, I'm going to shock the living hell out of you right now. 1991 EFL Championship Playoff Final. Who won? You won't believe it. It was Brighton and Hove Albion losing 3-1 to Notts County. Yes, I said Notts County. Do you remember that? Notts County, 3-1. Into the Premier League. Yeah, and that was in the days where Sol Campbell was playing with them, and they had all the money, and they were investing, and they'd come up a few divisions at the time, remember? And they went, woof, straight back down. Woof, straight back down. They did. Oh, yeah. That's the difference between having the lolly, the money, and having no lolly, no money. A big battle at halfway now. Hull City coming up with the ball. Foul in behind. I tell you what, that hurts. These referees are going to have people get injured. They're allowing too much to go by the by. He's used the card once or twice on soft issues. Now, when it's really meaty and really dirty, he hasn't pulled the cards out. This referee's having a laugh. If you're talking about Millwall fans, they're like, this guy's having a laugh. They put a word in between that with Fucking. He is having a freaking laugh. You know what I'm saying. Millwall again, buzzing around the box. Does the cross come in? It does come in. Far post going all the way out. The crossing today has been bad, but I tell you what, there's a man down, and he really is down. And Sergey on the coach is absolutely fuming. It was a card. It was a dangerous tackle, and I'd love to see the replay. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. It's not right now. Coming up right here. Just a second. He gets the ball, but he also gets the man. Take a second look. That second leg coming through. That's a scissor tackle, illegal style tackle. You can break someone's leg like that. His ankle may well be wrecked. And Ballo, for that, should have a red card and should be out of this game. And a weak referee will have you get your leg broken. Absolutely have you get your leg broken. I said this in the Canadian Premier League the other day. By the way, if you ever watch the Canadian Premier League, it is not a Premier League. It is at best level is League One. That Canadian Premier League is not a Premier League. At best, it's third tier. And they promote that league in Canada as a Premier League. I've watched it now. It's not Premier League standard. Not by a million miles. None of them players in the Premier League in Canada could get in the Premier League in any of the other leagues top flight. Could never happen. I'll give you an example. Arabin Pepple playing with Plymouth Argyle right now. 16 goals on the season. 16 goals on the season. League One. They tried to put him in the national team. He didn't even get a smell. So I'm saying, League One is as good as what that Premier League in Canada is. They're no better. They're no worse. But they're not a Premier League. Not by a million miles. And if you're looking at Hull City ownership there, yeah, she's blowing pretty hard there. Bit of a tough tackle. Balboa says, I love you. Gonna subscribe. What a good man. Hey, what a good man you are, sir. Don't forget, World Cup Finals is coming up as well. Half-time. I'm going to play you. Let me just check what I'm going to play. I've got it all lined up for you. But I've got 4 World Cup songs coming for you in the half-time. Let's have a look at it. Half-time show is... I'm going to have you meet Group A. So you're going to meet Group A. So Group A is what you're going to meet at halftime. That's 4 tracks from 4 different nations. You're going to love it. It's absolutely phenomenal what UTEM Records on YouTube. UTEM Records from YouTube. Great guy. Zoltan. But UTEM Records made all the tracks for us for the World Cup. Love the guy. Love the guy. Zoltan is absolutely stunning. Get onto UTEM. U-T-E-M. UTEM Records on YouTube. Support him as well. He's supporting us with the music. And recently YouTube slashed his channels because of algorithms. They took a whole load of videos down which were beautiful tracks. Such wonderful music. And YouTube, just with algorithms, nothing personally, they took his tracks down. He's up and running again. He's rebuilding the whole thing. That's why I say he's given us all the music for the World Cup, with every country having its own reggae-styled national theme tune for each group. Like I say, halftime, meet Group A. There you go. Out of the game. Reckless tackle. Reckless tackle. Blame that idiot in blue next to him. He's the reason why this is happening. If you don't control the match, and this is how you do it, you start handing these out. You don't control the match, that's what you end up looking like. That is the referee's fault. That is what happens. A weak referee gets people injured. That guy's season is wrecked. Even if Hull City get through this game, he's not coming back this year. He's done. And it was a 2-footed scissor tackle that should have been literally a red card. Take another look at this. It's disgusting. That's what's disgusting. This here, the afters. He went through the man, 100%. Way to go, Balboa, my man. Absolutely loving it. I'm still loving the super cute little chipmunk hairball. Incy Wincy Spider. Oh, I'll tell you, mate, that just got me good time. That got me good time. El Sanford, that's wild. Yes, mate. Chunzo, mental. Absolutely bloody mental. Kevin Brabs, I remember the likes of Notts County, County, Swindon, Port Vale. I played with Port Vale. Bradford, playing in the Premier League. So many historical teams. Great playing in the EFL, yeah. I've still got my paperwork from Port Vale over there. I could bring it to you at half-time if you like. I've got my paperwork from Port Vale. It's on the wall. Yeah. Just so I can prove to people that I did play the pro game. Some people can say they did, but if you don't have the paperwork, how can you prove it? And I come from the days, Kevin and the older fellas in here will love this statement. I come from the days where there were no computers. Everything was handwritten, hand-typed. No computers. Ball coming in the box now. Get on the end of it! Well played by the keeper, and danger averted one more time. Millwall 2 times now, right in front of net. This half, in the last 15 minutes, could have gone 1 up. Great goalkeeping, though. Great goalkeeping. Keeping Hull City in the match. Going down the right wing again. Aziz wins the throw-in. But yeah, great point, Kevin Babs. I remember the likes of Notts County, Swindon, Port Vale. Come on, the Vale. And Bradford playing in the Premier League. Yeah, I tell you. So many historically great teams playing in the EFL. I tell you, one little nick to the left of the keeper, and that's in the back of the net. But great goalkeeping again. I tell you what. Should be 1-0 to Millwall so far. Could be 1-1 when you think about Ollie McBurney's brilliant crashing header that Patterson saved. Ball into the box, headed into the mixer, going out for a corner. Tea time. Coming up to halfway. 4 minutes added time. And like I say, those tracks coming up at halftime. Meet World Cup Group A. 4 different tracks, 4 different teams. And they are in order. So if you see the team in first place, team in second place, team in third place, team in fourth place, they come in that order. Corner coming in on the spot. Headed into the mixer. One more time. Hull City clearing danger. No outlet pass. Just clearing the danger. Ball into the middle of the park. Going back to the keeper. Patterson takes a touch. Takes too long with that ball. If I was Alex Newell, I'd be ripping his right testicle off for that. Get the ball down. Get it out of danger. What are you messing around at? Really? McBurney now takes the only turn. Beats 1, beats 2, beats 3. Lovely play. Releases the ball. Hull City now moving forward down the left side. Can they make something happen? Minutes to do. Getting few. Liam Miller going past. Into the box. Loses possession. He does that a lot. He runs past you, but he hasn't got the skill to keep the ball with him. He does that quite a bit. Effective little winger. Assisted a few times this year in the Championship. Overall, important for Hull City and Sergei, the coach. Moving forward again on the edge of the box. Ollie McBurney has the ball. Beats 1, beats 2. Goes down, keeps the ball. Free kick 1. Cooper taking the foul. Cooper having a very physical match today, as you would expect. And Ollie McBurney won't mind the physical battle. Last match, they were literally hugging each other in the battles. Saying, well done. Keep it going, tough guy. Ollie's a tough guy, so is Cooper. Look at number 5, Cooper in the wall. You see how big that man is? Mountain of a man. He needs to be on the outside. He doesn't need to be on the middle. Get your big guy on the edge of the box. Stop the curler over the top. Hull City have got a chance for the curler over the top here. This is a very dangerous situation. Left post. Keeper's right, top corner. Keeper's right, top corner. That wall is light on the right. Lines up beautifully shot. Can McBurney pull this off? I'm looking for the keeper's right, the left post. McBurney takes a shot. Going over. Too much on it. Nice idea, but too much on it. Listen, he's got the right distance to put some pace on that. Not even close. Not even close. Half-time seconds away, and also those big tracks. And keep the comments coming. I'll tell you, keep the comments coming. You can always attack the host with humour. He loves it. I do. Stevie's the name. Sorry. Walking off the field. There we go. Nothing done, nothing given up. Who shades this? I think Middlesbrough looking on, Southampton looking on will say, who do we want to play against? Who is literally shading this? Walking off, coming in the second half, 0-0 at the half. Who is going to win this one? Still nothing done, nothing given, nothing said. 2 matches and a half, no goals. 225 minutes, no goals in the complete EFL Championship playoffs. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Leonardo Barrivier says, I understand your criticism on Canadian PL. Still, I think Canada's there more drive than in the US. You know, I think style of play is a different thing. It's so slow in the Premier League, the Canadian Premier League. It's very slow. It's really very slow. And the skill set, I don't think, is very high. You look at the Major League Soccer, it's faster, but the skill set, I believe, personally, is greater. When you look at financially, there are two leagues, Major League Soccer, American, and Premier League Soccer, Canadian. Financially, they are worlds apart. Worlds apart. In MLS, you need a 20,000-seater stadium to come into the game. Not in Canadian Premier League. Some of them stadiums don't even hold 3,000 people. They're not Premier League stadiums. They're college-style, college-standard stadiums. I'm not running them down. I'm just giving you the odds, guys, as it is. It's a totally different set of rules, totally different set of finances. MLS is massive. And to put it in a term, if you line up the Canadian Premier League against Major League Soccer, Canadian Premier League is puny tiny. That's the Canadian Premier League. This would be MLS. Just to give you an example, MLS is massive. It's bred its game. It's now financially viable right across the board. All the clubs are making money per se. If they don't, they get moved into a new location like they did over the years. But again, Major League Soccer is showing literally the Canadian Premier League how it's done. Did MLS start as it is? No, it didn't. It took years to build there. That's what the CPL is trying to do, Canadian Premier League. But I don't see them ever getting there. There's not the same draw for sports fans for soccer in Canada as there is in the USA. It's a totally different picture. USA has more money, closer logistics, closer all across the board. They do the East and the West conferences, etc. Canadian Premier League doesn't do an East and a West conference. They try to push 8 teams right across the nation. Just imagine the travelling that those teams have to do East to West in Canada just for 8 teams. They've only got 8 teams. They want to get more. But again, there's not enough talent in Canada to formulate 20 or 30 big teams in Canada. It just can't happen. And the real teams in Canada, if you want my advice, you got Vancouver Whitecaps on the West Coast. And down east, you got Toronto FC and you got CF Montreal. 3 clubs in Major League Soccer. 20 years ago at TSN, I said, we need 4 clubs in Canada. We don't need our own league because there's no point in it. Jump in with the Americans. Let them pay the bills. Let them start the league up. Jump in and use that. And that's what TFC did. Then Vancouver and CF Montreal have done the same. Those are the big clubs in Canada, those 3. And below them is the Canadian Premier League. So when you look at it flat on or straight on, everybody, Major League Soccer is here. Canadian Premier League, that should be above with its name, is below it. And again, with the Premier League tag, they're getting favours from FIFA with the new offside rule. Yeah, clear and free distance, etc. FIFA struck a deal with the CPL, the Canadian Premier League, because they're a Premier League. I'll tell you categorically, the football is not Premier League. The cameras as well, when they're doing VAR per se, because they're doing VAR, another deal signed with FIFA. Blurry cameras. You couldn't even look at the screen and differentiate if the ball was in one position or another because the cameras on their VAR was so far away from the play. They don't have enough technology. They don't have enough money. They don't have enough players. They don't have enough fans. They've only been alive 7 years. It's all in the beginning stages. Major League Soccer is streets ahead. That's the difference between USA and Canada in the football systems. Canada, 3 big teams, a little league. The little league is the Premier League. Just explaining it as it is, not how I want to see it, but how it is. Into chat. Hi, Stevie, what's happens? It's all square after 90 minutes. Yes, it is. It's all square after 90 minutes. Got to say, both teams, well, all after 45 minutes, sorry. And both teams have been in it. Millwall coming really into the match now. Hull City started great guns. There's been a few situations where the referee hasn't really pulled the trigger on the cards to keep in tune with the game. And he's let a few things go. And we've had a few players get injured. And I blame the referee for that. Anyway, at the end of the day, no goals in 225 minutes between these two. I do expect a goal in the second half. If not, it's extra time and it's PKs. I want a goal in the second half. I don't want extra time. I do love PKs, but I want a goal in second half to really open up the game and have a real battle. But got to say, so far so good. Hull City surviving. Millwall should be a goal up, but are not. And that's the crux of it. Really, that's the crux of it. Not the best of quality throughout the match. It's a battle of attrition. Just to let you know, R.R. Reynolds in the house. Kevin Babs, it's a draw at full time. They play 30 minutes extra time, 2:15. It's still drawing. It goes to penalties. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Do you want it to go to penalties? R.R. Reynolds, cheers, Kev. Kevin, you're welcome. Eve, how you, man? How you doing? Eve's in the house, Eve4409, watching on Paramount with the official commentary on mute when I listen live here. Good man, Eve. Good man. When you listen here, you're part of it. All of us. We're all together. And those that haven't hit the chat, please hit the chat. Let us know that you're there. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know you're thinking about the second half and who you want to go through and who you want Hull or Millwall to meet in the next round. Yeah, just let us know. Let us know. Espio95. Pep Guardiola will give cold revenge to McFarlane at a cup final for a 1-1 draw at Premier League. Yes, McFarlane is mentally broken down. Chelsea 5, loose stake at Premier League. That's lovely. That's lovely. Ella Bielis, I want to see a pen shooter. Hopefully Millwall will do well. Ella Bielis wants penalties. Okay, so maybe we get there. Maybe we get there. Right, before we go any further, I'm going to put them tracks on to you because I want you to hear the tracks coming up. What we've got now is we're going to go into the filtering. I'm going to shut something down right now, and I'm going to open something up right now. We're going to go into the halftime show right now. Take a look and listen at these tracks. It's in order of the groups. So as you can see, Mexico, South Africa, Korea, Czechia. The tracks will play in that order. Enjoy. I'll be back soon. The guy on the tank, that's me. Let's show you one more time. The guy on the tank, that's me when I was in the forces. And obviously, when I was in my footballing days, that's my paperwork from Port Vale. Again, we were not in the computer era. And I've even got the envelope there. You got to keep the envelope because that's proof of postage. So, Chunso, that's my Port Vale stuff. There are other clubs as well, but that's where it all started. And I lived in a place called Sneyd Green, near to Burslem. And Port Vale's ground is in Burslem. So there you go. Back to the match. But I had to return the question from Chunzo. Ball down the line. Is it going out for a goal kick? Absolutely. Goal kick coming up. Hull City. LBLS, a golden 30 minutes will do amazing. Yes, absolutely. Kevin Babs, I don't want pens. I've got money on Millwall to win after extra time. Chunzo, way, South Korea. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it. I'm looking for South Korea especially to do something at the World Cup, and Japan as well. Love watching Japan especially. So let's see what happens there. But South Korea, they've had some big times in the World Cup as well. Everybody remembers 2022 and the tomatoes for Italia. Who has not forgotten that? Absolutely. But yes, South Korea's in there especially. Again, the ball down the line. Hull City repelling it one more time. Hull City growing in the game. Start strong in each half is what I'm saying. SBO, this is where I'm going to. SBO, this is coming back at you, mate, in a good way, positive. You right, the season isn't ended yet. We should talk about Mundial after 10 to 14 days when season ends. That's a good point. Keep it there. Some players of Premier League teams can get injury at this month. I know what you're saying, so here's what I'm answering. In 2 to 3 weeks' time, we will be doing a pre-World Cup blast. Looking at all the groups, looking at who's going to go through, looking at who's potentially going to win the whole shebang. So we're going to do a live show in about 2 to 3 weeks. Barry Bannon is getting warmed up. Let's hope Barry comes out and does something. But the World Cup show here at Ultimate Soccer coming in 2 to 3 weeks to get everybody ready for the finals. So there you go, SBO. That's for you, my friend. More coming. LBLS, I'm going to go down to the den after the match for a good old bit of fun. Never hurt anyone. Get out there, son. Get out there and have fun. I don't have a personal preference between these teams. Millwall or Hull, I'd like to see the team who takes the most chances going forward be rewarded. Great point. Great point. LBLS, the first leg was absolutely atrocious. Yellow coming in for Hughesy. More will follow. Take a look. Yeah, that's worthy of a yellow card. No doubt about it. More of a rugby tackle than a football tackle. Takes him down. LBLS says the first leg was absolutely atrocious, though. It was. Everything was off target. I agree. The first leg was hard to love. It was a hard game to love. It was a battle of attrition that really gave us nothing as the neutral. And as your regular home fan, it probably made the Hull City fans a little nervy, like it is for Millwall right now. I seriously think one goal is going to decide this. If not, it's penalties. And for the life of me, if you got penalties in the equation, kill the extra time. You got a final coming up. Kill the extra time. What do you need extra time for? Kill it. Go straight to penalties. You didn't score in 90 minutes, so let's not waste another 30 minutes of the fans in the crowd who don't like extra time, and the players on the ground losing energy with a final coming up. In the semi-finals, there should be no extra time, in my opinion. It's 90 minutes times 2, straight to penalties. It's a far better system. The players like it better as well. The fans love it too, because you're getting straight to the action, straight to the excitement, no delay. What do you think? Kick, extra time, and just the penalties? Would you like that? I would. Ella Bellis says, like even the lineups was bad. Yes, it was. Kevin, so was the Saints versus Borough first leg. Yes, very cagey matches, nothing given away. Really nothing opened up to play with. And everybody too scared to make a mistake. That's when you get games that literally dissolve away to nothing. People living out their fears on the field don't really put their best foot forward. Ball into the box now. Millwall on the edge of the box. Going through, nothing doing. Again, easy tackle for Hull City. Easy defending. Not being pushed at all right now. And Hull City doing very much the better job for the away team, going straight out of play. Terrible passing. Yeah, look to the sky, fella. That was your foot, nobody else's. Look to the sky. SBO, Millwall or Middlesbrough will advance to the Premier League. Millwall or Middlesbrough. Millwall or Middlesbrough will advance to the Premier League. 100%. Middlesbrough will KO Southampton and Millwall find the way to get the 1-0 win. Let's see what happens. You may well be right there. You may well be right. Doesn't sound like you're too far off the truth with it either. Ella says, yeah. Chunzo, I hope to see my boy Jong Woo Young playing at the World Cup. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Hull coming down the right side again, cutting in the middle. Liam Miller can't take it under control. It scoots away from him. Hull City wasting another chance on goal. Ball going down the left side to the right side. Intercepted for the throw-in. Throw-in coming up for Millwall. Could be a card there for kicking the ball away, but nothing doing. Referee doesn't mind you kicking the ball away. Yes, Jong Woo Young playing. Let's see. Elabella says, man, this is moving quickly today. Elabella says, hopefully we make it further in the Prem this time around. It's been a good while. Tell you what, if you get there, stick there. Become a Sunderland like they've just done this season. Ball over the top, way too long. Every cross tonight, I don't know if you figured this out tonight, but every cross tonight really, apart from the McBurney header in the first half, really hasn't been on song for Hull City. They haven't got the crossing game going just yet. SBO, tomorrow Man City will play again, and after game against Crystal Palace, Man City have only 3 days to prepare for a FA Cup final when Chelsea rests 7 days, 9th of May to 16th of May. I think I agree with you, and what you're saying is the situation where the fixtures piling up on Man City is unfair on Man City. I absolutely agree with you. But what are you going to do? They can't extend the season. I think they play enough games already. And if the big guns want to have less games, maybe they opt out of the EFL, the Caribou Cup, the League Cup. That competition was designed for low league teams, not big teams, back in the 1960s. It was designed for little teams in the 1960s to make money. So why are the little teams, League One, League Two, not contesting the EFL Cup like they should be, like it was designed for? If you want to play less games, big clubs, get out of the cup competitions. If you draw your minds back many, many moons ago when Sir Alex Ferguson was in charge of Manchester United, he took Man United out of the FA Cup for one season. Man United fans were up in arms, but it gave Man United less matches in the season. They never did it again. They didn't do it before. Man United, under Alex Ferguson, Sir Alex Ferguson, opted out of the FA Cup. I don't think it was a good idea at the time because they weren't playing the same amount of matches. But over years, it's got worse. There's a man with a boot, and that's down to your referee. That boot would not be on that foot if that referee had a clear and obvious control of this match. He's going by the cuff. Ball down the right side now. Hull City looking menacing on the right wing. Cuts it back. Cross coming in. On the money. Deflected out of play. Kramer getting lucky there that doesn't go in the top corner of the net. So who's going to crush this game? Is it Millwall or is it Hull City? Because I'm going to crush this can. Yeah. No advertising was meant in that. Purely sarcasm. Oh, that is good. That gives you the Sweps face. Woo! Love it. Lovely Sweppy's face. Corner coming up now. 58 minutes. Who wants it? Who's going to dominate now? Great corner on the 6-yard box. Coming through. No one gets on it. Does he put it back in there? He's looking to. Nice tickle of a cross. Dangerous and deflected. Cleared one more time. Down the field. All the way down the field. Should be going back to the keeper with a header. Well, he keeps it out. Well done. Where's Millwall? Hull City running riot here. All the space, all the play. Time for Millwall to get on the ball. Does the cross come in? Great cross. Headed out one more time. It seems right now the second half is starting exactly the same as the first half. The first 15 minutes belonging to Hull City. Alex Neil has got to make some changes because this semi-final is slipping away from him, but there's still many things he can do to bring it back on side and get that 1-0 win. Nothing is decided. Hull City fans in fine vola, supporting their Tigers. Does the goal come now? Does it set up a final 30 minutes of madness? Out swinging corner, more like it. Into the mix, going straight out. Another corner. Goal kick. Goal kick. Seems a little odd, but a goal kick has been called. Barry Bannon now, strapping on the boots, getting the socks done. It always surprises me, and does it surprise you, that they're not ready to go? You know, years ago when I was sitting on the bench, with my boots tied up, shin pads in, socks all the way up, shorts pulled up, shirt ready to go, ready to pull off the jacket to just hit the sideline. Yes, coach, hit the sideline and get in the game. Why do they take 20 minutes to get dressed nowadays? Ridiculous. As a coach, I want you ready now. Do you see winners of a World Cup getting ready 20 minutes later? No, they get out there dressed and win the World Cup. And we'll talk about that in 3 weeks' time. SBO. Subscribe, my friend. Get in here. Everybody else, like, subscribe, get in here. The World Cup's coming. And the playoff finals, Europa League final, Champions League final. It's all coming on this channel. Get in here. Like, subscribe, join us. Be part of this family. And it's growing. And we have fun. And it's not TV. You can say what you like. Ball into the middle now. Chipped into the box. Headed out one more time. Kramer getting his big nut on the edge. Shot coming in. Not a bad effort, but way over the bar again. Big Egan. Looking like a striker for 2 seconds, but the shot looks like a defender. Boom. High, wide and ugly. Not handsome at all. SBO, tomorrow Man City. We'll see what happens. But that FA Cup, 3 days, and Chelsea getting 7 days. I hear what you're saying. Defensive Chelsea are so crumbling and sneaky. Hato, Akimpong, Fofana, Cucurella, Gusto will make silly mistakes again, 100%. The defence is weakest side of Chelsea, and Man City knows it. Man City's always got the big finishing. Doku, and obviously Haaland, Chesky, and a few of the other players. Man City literally have weapons that they can use. And if Arsenal drop one more game in the Premier League, City could come back and claim it. So it's not over. It's coming down to the wire. It will go down to the wire. And West Ham were unlucky yesterday. Arsenal winning 1-0 after 83 minutes. That could have been a nosebleed. That could have been the door back open for Man City. Like I say, that league is not over. It's still contested. Twists and turns are going to happen, just like in this game. Again, Millwall finding it hard to really open up in this game. First 15 minutes in the second half has gone through. Free kick coming up against Millwall. First 15 minutes, again, as in the first half, Hull City dominated the first 15. Now you'll probably see Millwall start to take the ball, get the pressure on, and get back in the game, because right now they're not in this match at all. It's all Hull City in the second half so far. Lions fans welcoming the substitution. They want to see a more offensive-minded team, which is what Alex Neil is putting on the field right now. More offensive-minded. There comes Barry Bannon. Is he off to Wembley? But he's definitely got to get on the ball and do more than what he did in the last match. And if it does go to extra time, well, now Barry's got another 50 minutes to play. If it goes to extra time, he's going to be on the park for a long time. So he's got to get it done. Millwall's best bet is to win 1-0 and not go to penalties. But you've got to get the ball up front and you've got to start playing. Goal kick released into Millwall territory. Hull City coming up with the ball one time. Again, it's one-way traffic. Lovely sweeping ball into the box. Hull City now. Can he get the cross in? Cross coming in. There you go. 1-0. Beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. And I'll tell you what, Millwall now need to wake up in the second half. Hull City fans rocking it. Don't forget, they won 3-1 at the New Den earlier in the season. They're doing it again. They're doing it again. And watch Millwall. There's two things going to happen here. They've got to unite and fight, or they're going to break and literally break out of the match and be out of it. And Hull City now need to get their noggins in the game. When you score, a lot of teams get scored on. They've got to stop Millwall scoring. They've opened up a can of worms. Beautiful curling shot. I mean, what a beautiful curling shot, man. He knew what he was doing. That ball has eyes. Look at it going off the post. Patterson can't do a thing. And I tell you what, there's one happy man in front of the fans. Oh, yes. 1-0, Hull City. The bubble has burst. Are Millwall coming back? Have we seen everything of Millwall today? Can they get this one back on track? They lost 3-1 at home before to Hull City. They've got to come back. Millwall fans, I tell you, behave yourselves, people. Don't trash anything. Don't rip the seats out. Don't go mad. Don't beat up the opposition fans. Foul coming up. Aziz doesn't like it. Miller goes down easy, apparently. But Millwall have really not woken up today. They're not playing the soccer, the football that they played all through the season. They're playing within themselves. They're not playing with bravery. They're not really pushing the motion. They're watching the game go by. But again, defender urging him to go down the wide side. Why doesn't the defender get closer? Take another look. Why doesn't the defender go closer? He urges to go down the wide side, down the wing, which gives open space to the middle. A simple cut across by number 10 for Hull City. He cuts across and curls that ball in the far corner. Should never have happened. Espio, if Pep Guardiola decides to leave after this season, I will not blame him. He is a legend. He had win every major trophy with Man City at 10 years of glory. Absolutely agree with you, my friend. Absolutely. And there is rumour that Pep is leaving. But who would be coming in? And where would Pep be going? Would he leave and retire? He's done enough, yeah? Would he leave and retire? Kevin Babs, here comes Bannon. Barry Bannon. Just don't think you understand. A little Scottish man, better than Zidane. Here comes Barry Bannon. We've got Bannon. Barry Bannon. I don't think you really understand. Scottish man, better than Zidane. Here comes Barry Bannon. There you go. That's for you, Kev. Millwall now on the edge of Hull's box, trying to make things happen. Do we get 2 goals quickly back to back? Is it going to be a 1-1 sooner than later? You've seen these games be 1-0, go back 1-1. Let's see what happens. But again, I've got to say, Millwall not looking unified and disjointed right across the match, right across the field. You haven't seen 5 to 10 minutes where they've really connected with each other. They've not been in this game. And it's up to that man on screen, Neil, to get it done. Because Sergei has got his team running perfectly right now. Ball over the top, chasing now. Millwall in deep, down the right side. Kept in play, apparently. Not kept in play. Goal kick coming up, Hull City. Bumpy Sausage. Love that name. What a great name. Bumpy Sausage. Looking forward to hearing your song selection for your Group H FIFA video. Uruguay will win. I hope they do. They've won it twice. Many, many years ago. Uruguay. Can they do it again? It'd be lovely. It'd be lovely. For such a small nation to have so many great players, it's kind of amazing. But that's South America, right? That continent is blessed by Dios for players. Bumpy Sausage, looking forward to hearing your song selection for Group H. Everybody, it's coming in a couple of games. Each group has 4 teams. Each group has 4 songs. Each group will be heard all through the World Cup and before it, so everybody gets to feel the reggae and the national, traditional reggae of each national team from UTEM Records YouTube. Going all the way over. Does it go out? It stays in, goes out. Now, I think a yellow card could have been handed out there for kicking the ball away. There you go. There you go. Silly little man, hey? What a silly little man kicking the ball away. Yellow card. How dumb have you got to be? Honestly, just saying it. How dumb you got to be? You know you get a card for taking your shirt off, and apparently that's okay because you got a goal. Bannon on the ball, passing it to the left side. He needs to factor way more. Back to Bannon in the middle. Little general now looking. If you're bringing him on just to pass for 2 feet, then get him off again. He's got more to his game than little short passing. He can find that little hole. Going out for a goal kick. Easy days for Hull City. Easy days from Hull City. Negley not with the best pass ever. SBO says, facts. The fastest ever goal at a World Cup scored at 2002 was 10.8 seconds. And who was it? Let's have a know. Who was it? I know, but who was it? Eve, yeah. If there are pens and regular time ends tied, all the players play extra time to not lose. That's all they ever do, right? Extra time is like a break. It's like the boring part of the game. 9 times out of 10, you want it just to go straight to penalties. Nice dive on the sideline. Referee doesn't even give you a card for diving. Then what must have been a foul. If it's not a foul, it must be a yellow card for diving. You see it, I see it, we all see it. Keeper coming through, but Hull City defenders don't trust him. Ball straight out of play. McBurney coming back to help out. Dominant foot on the ball. Hull City releasing it long, taking no risks. Long and safe. Millwall trying to make a mess of it at the back at the time. Again, have Millwall had a problem with nerves in this game? Because they don't look like the team they should be. And Barry Bannon is too deep. Them little legs, the wee Scottish man, better than Zidane, is too deep. And he's playing some horrific football. If this goes in, over the top, over the top, over the top, not even on the target. Barry Bannon, figure it out, my friend. You're not becoming an asset so far. Look at this. Right straight to him. What is he thinking? Corner coming up. Eve says, is there lip reading AI plugin for YouTube? That's a good point. That's a good point. I can lip read, but I don't know that there is a lip reading AI plugin. Check it out. Let us know. You might find out. Corner coming in, far post, all the way through. Going all the way through, going through. McBurney has it, taps off. Cross coming back in. Cleared one more time by Millwall. 20 minutes to go. 71 minutes gone. 1-0 to Hull City on the road. A goal really coming with the form, with the play in the second half. Millwall literally being dominated, but now trying to get back into it. A goal down. Fans urging them. Ball swayed from left to right full time. No winger available. Comes back in the middle. Does he take the shot? Doesn't really have much of an idea. Bannon chips it in the middle. Egan kicks it back out clear. Free kick coming up, and that's a smash in the face by the look of it. Millwall fans beside themselves, can't believe what's happening. Sorry about the voice earlier. Kevin's right, man. He'll realise in a mo. Kevin's laughing. I was just sorting out the music track, getting back in and shifting screens. But yeah, I realise when there's a red dot. If you see a red dot here, get on the board and say your mic is muted. It's a mute. Right now it's back. So if you see that red light, Steve, your mic is muted, Stevie. Come on. Hull City coming back over halfway now. Down the left side. Do they get the second goal and kill this tie off? Liam Miller now. 1-on-1. Cuts inside. Floats the ball to the far side. Headed wide. The overlapping defender was looking for it but doesn't get it. He gets it now. Was the ball coming back inside? Looks like he's going to give it up here. He gives it up. Gets it past. And it goes out for a goal kick. Goal kick coming up. The goal scorer shows brilliance early on, but no brilliance now. 1992, Blackburn Rovers won 1-0 over Leicester City. Get this. 1992, Blackburn Rovers won 1-0 over Leicester City in the EFL Championship Final playoff match. In 1993, Swindon Town beat Leicester City 4-3 in the EFL Final Championship playoff final. So Leicester lost 2 finals back to back. Get that. I'm going to say something here. Hull City, for my money, have looked more at it, more energetic, more lively, defensively more safe in this match than Millwall. Millwall, the home team, playing like the away team. And unless they get it together, it's going to be 1-0 Hull City in the final and quite possibly to play Southampton. Millwall have got to pull this out right now. Into the middle, Barry Bannon now. Has a look. He has nothing to aim for. For a creative midfielder, you want more than little short passes. You want something that opens up the defence. He's in too deep. He needs to be in the pocket, about 20 yards up the field, and then people find him. He needs to be where the referee's standing. Right there is where Barry Bannon needs to be, where the blue man is, the referee. That's where Bannon needs to be. In space, ready to give that quick pass to open up the defence. Being where he is, he's got no chance. Get Barry Bannon in the middle. More like it where Barry Bannon is right now. Ball in the middle. Hull City getting under control again. Bannon comes up. Nice little slide rule ball in the box. Well cleared. And Hull City clearing the danger one more time. All night long, Hull City have cleared the danger. Overlap right now, right side. Cross coming in. Dangerous cross. Get on the end of it. Nobody does. It's going for a corner. Well defended again. Hull City throwing the kitchen sink at defending tonight. Absolutely brilliant. Leonardo says, you know what I wanted to be? A goalkeeper. Because of Rogerio, Seni and Zetti. There you go. 3 big keepers. Chunzo, let's play soccer. Eve says, yeah, if there are pens and regular time ends tied, all the players play extra time to not lose. They do every time. Ball in the middle, going back out, going back to the corner kick taker, comes back in again, better cross, going way over. Another chance, gone a begging. Another chance, gone a begging. Kevin Babb says, lovely rendition, Stevie, laughing out loud. Bananas are number 10. We get him up the pitch for football's sake. Bananas. Bannon, I'm saying Bannon, bananas. Bannon, number 10, get him up the pitch. There's Liam Miller. His day is done, but he'll be the happy guy. His team are winning. Gelhardt on. Interesting that he wasn't on before, but he's another guy that can have that moment of quality. Did a lot of big things with Leeds United. Now he's with Hull City. Another player I said Wrexham might want to look at earlier in the season. He finished the second highest scorer in behind Ollie McBurney at Hull City. Ball down the line, going out of play. Easy pickings. Millwall with the throw-in coming up. 13 minutes to do, or Millwall will be out of the final. The favourite over 2 legs, Millwall, looking like they're going out. Millwall have not utilised Bannon to his strengths since they brought him back in Jan. I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. He's like a passenger. He's there on the ball right now. Nice one little touch. That's what he can do. Open up the game with a little touch. Again, these crosses are telegraphed. Down low's not going to do it. Hull City coming up with the scraps. He's onside. 2 screaming to the left. If this ball goes far left, it's 2-0. Goes left. That's the way it needs to go. Put it away. There he goes. 2-0. And your man who comes on, Joe Gelhardt. 2-0 on the night. Hull City going to the final. Millwall, you are done. 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 Ecstatic. It was 3-1 earlier in the season, remember, when Hull City came to the New Den and won 3-1. A 2-goal match. It's now a 2-goal match. Chunzo, I call it football, but in Korean it's soccer, absolutely. But hey, Gelhardt been on literally seconds, and look at Cooper. He knows they're done. You've been done in your own backyard, and you should never have got done the way you did. But credit Hull City for a brilliant away performance. And as you saw the play opening, wide side, left side, Millwall had committed up the field. You knew if it came through the far left extreme side, Gelhardt opening space, lovely weighted pass, and nicely hooked around the keeper. Keeper could have done better. But it doesn't matter because it's in the line. Patterson, he could have done better trying to save that shot. He could have done better. He didn't save the shot. He didn't do better. Gelhardt, seconds into the game. Ollie McBurney, big smile. A roly-poly. Joe Gelhardt up, big hug. I tell you, they're in the final. Simo, greetings from Australia. Or Simo or Simo. Greetings from Australia. Disappointed to wake up to this. Sorry, mate. Sorry, but I tell you what, the Lions have really not been at it. Not been at it at all. It's been literally a photocopy, a mirror image of the first match. Should be a throw-in coming up to Millwall. But sorry, Simo, not good to wake up to that. The Tigers have mauled the Lions. Yes, they have two sets of cats, big cats, and the Tigers have eaten the Lions, mauled them alive in the second half. And in the first half and the second half, Hull City were there in charge for the first 15 minutes each match. Millwall going forward, need 2 goals, need a miracle. Coming back inside. A goal now would set things up beautifully. Barry Bannon on the ball, loses the ball, gets possession back. Great fight by Barry Bannon. But again, Hull City seemed to win the first ball, seemed to win the second ball, seemed to have had luck on their side tonight. You make your own luck. Check out the Hull City fans going bazonkers in that far end. You make your own luck in this match. Hull City came and they dominated. And they haven't given up. They didn't stop running. They haven't stopped working. The commitment is there. They have the desire to win this match from the first minute to right now in the 81st minute. For 80 minutes, you've watched Hull City and that desire. Millwall have not shown up. We haven't seen any greatness from Aziz at all. Nothing really dominating by Millwall in the final third. Hull City showed up. I wonder what's going to happen tomorrow at the next semi-final. Middlesbrough, Southampton. Is Middlesbrough going to shock Southampton? 9 minutes plus added time. We're not going to penalties. That's a guarantee. We're not going to extra time. I can't see it. I can't see it. I really cannot see it. And just like they're pissing around with the ball, that's what Millwall have done all night long. They haven't been able to break down Hull City with a clear, precise cross and shot. And as the game has grown, Hull City have gained confidence. They are now surging into the final. Chunzo says, in nature, theoretically, though, they are in different environments. Yes, a tiger should beat a lion according to science. Correct. Alex Neal, look in the mirror, my friend. You didn't set your team up to win today. Not at all. The great season that Millwall's had has come to an absolute calamity in the final 2 matches. Millwall fans expected more. Can you imagine what they're feeling like up in Hull right now? Those that didn't make the trip down. And your Millwall fans are looking quite pissed off. Let's just say that much. 2 more changes coming in for the Tigers. Giles is off. He's run his race. He's had a great game. Telling everybody what a battle it was and how much fun he had. McBurney's walking off too. Great support from the Tigers fans. A miracle is needed by the Lions. If they don't get a goal in the next 30 seconds, this one's going all the way out. And also, Paddy McNair's coming on. Paddy McNair, the player you just see there, he started out with Manchester United pretty much. Had a brief time there as Man United were recovering from the loss of Sir Alex Ferguson in 2013, which they've really never recovered from. They're not a great EPL team any longer and haven't been a great EPL team for quite some time. Finishing third at the moment, but not a great team. Leonardo says the conversations in this chat always break barriers. Yes, they do. And that's what they're for, yeah? I mean, this is not TV, and I'm going to use a term. This is not woke to inform you and not to insult you. This is old-time football. We all live together. We all are number ones or number twos, whatever you want to be. But no one leads the charge, and we can discuss whatever we like. On TV, you can't discuss anything. And if you do discuss something unsavory, they shut you down. I won't shut anybody down. Ball through now. Won't make it. Is he going to make it? Oh, nice easy gather by the keeper. Should have been in the back of the net there. Why not get to that stage, fake the shot, go to the left, tap it in? Today, I've said this a few times over the years, there's not enough guys that fake a keeper when the final moment comes to release the shot. Run in, get on the keeper, 5 feet away from the keeper, fake a shot, he goes down, walk the other way, tap it in. Am I talking rocket science? No. Millwall now, down the right side. Aziz trying to convert something here. Cross in, far side! Should have had a shot on net there. That could have been the catalyst to get back in the match. That could have been on net. Hull City breaking forward. Loads of space. Eating up the clock. Tick, tock. Tick, tock. Tick, tock. Eating up the clock. Beautiful play by Hull City. Wasting the clock. Ticking it down. Kick it all the way back. Using the ball and the space to eliminate Millwall and put the sword in them with possession football in the deadly end of a match. Gellert gets a little clearance there. And again, no one's pressing for Hull. Millwall's standing up. They're standing back, but no one's pressing on Hull. Making life easy for Hull. Here comes a free kick. I'm not saying Millwall have given up. Not at all. But they're not as fired as they were when this game was 0-0. This should have been on net. He takes the pass. He tries to pass it. It should have been on net. And this one here, watch him come in, fake the keeper, walk left and tap it in. Fake the keeper, tap it left, slide it in the net. Why can't they do that? Kevin Babb says Borough versus Hull, an all East Yorkshire final. That's all right, lad. Lad. And I got people in Featherstone. Not Warrington, not Pontefract, Featherstone, Rovers. Oh, yeah. A little bit of afters coming in. Leonardo says, well, Chunso, gulp. Leonardo says, well, looks like we will have West Ham versus Millwall next year. I tell you, wouldn't that be good? Wouldn't that be good? Oh. But you're expecting West Ham to come down, not Spurs. And the Millwall fans would love you for that because they want to see West Ham come down. Revitalising that rivalry between the clubs, between the fans. Watch Football Factory. You'll get a lot of what that's about in Football Factory. The original Football Factory, Danny Dyer. Get into that. I got a copy of that. I've had it ever since it came out. I watch it once a year. I'm not a hooligan. Last dash, Hail Mary. Millwall coming in, and that's an easy gather for the keeper who goes down, eats up the clock, and Millwall are walking time with nothing left to offer. They need a miracle. But at the end of 2 matches, they can only blame themselves for not having that quality in front of net. And after 2 matches, maybe people will realise how tough Hull City really is to break down. Take a look at that Wrexham game against Hull City. That's why Hull City are in these playoffs right now. Gellert just told Kramer to shut up. Have a look. Kramer making a little bit out of something. Gellert's not really impressed. But Kramer's down. Kramer's really not impressed. He steps on him. Yeah, he steps on him. Got the cleats going on there, on the ankle. It will be painful, for sure. I think he's making a little bit more out of this than should be. His team need him on the field and the game rolling to get that first goal, if not the second goal. Gellert doesn't seem to be too animated by this. But again, ball going down the right. The moment of magic. Take a look. Ball coming across. Nice play. Gellert releases a shot. Keeper should have done better, but he didn't. Through the defender's legs. Keeper has it in his hands, and he doesn't get enough of it, and it's 2-0. And Joe Gellert loving the moment. Chunzo says, Leonardo Bermivera, 1985. Laugh me arse off. He's laughing. Leonardo says, come on, West Ham will be relegated. Woody Windsor, shocker to see Tigers at Wembley. A big shocker. Yeah. A big shocker. Added time coming up. Free kick coming up now. Barry Bannon with the ball. Has done nothing since he came on. Needs to do something now. Ball in the box. Where's it going to go? Headed out one more time, as it has been all night long. As I'm saying, how tough Hull City is to break down. What a great job Sergey, the coach, has done. Hull going down the right side. Tackle coming in. Throw in coming up for Hull City. Chunzo says, should be revising biology but cannot watch a Stevie stream. Nice one, buddy. Nice one. Woody Windsor, should Gellert have come to Wrexham? I say he should have done. I really did. Remember, I said in that video earlier in the season, Gellert or Ollie McBurney, and they finished top scorers for Hull City. We needed more goals in the final phase in the regular season. We didn't get it. And I said that as well. Handball referee. Play on, says the referee. Millwall need that ball to go forward. Referee probably should have blown it down to give Millwall the ball. Again, 7 minutes of added time. 7 minutes of added time. I think referee must be a Millwall fan. Kevin Babs is laughing. Chunzo would have been ideal. I think it would. Woody Windsor. Lions closing with 10 men. Hey, you never know. Checking on some stats here. Right now, Millwall has a 0.1% chance of winning, and Hull City has 99.3% chance. Can you imagine that? Does that sound right? Because those are not the odds you would have thought would be going before this match. Probably the other way, no? Hull City now. Again, coming out of defence into midfield, using the space, playing the ball in open spaces, killing the game down wisely. At the same time, pushing Millwall back. Hull City has played a great road game. They really have played a great road game. Bellumi and Gellert, the goal scorers, can be quite happy heading to Wembley with a goal before the final. Bellumi, literally, he's been all over the park for Hull City. He's played a fantastic match. He's on screen right now. He's played a fantastic match, Mr. Bellumi. Lovely goal, in off the post. But the defender should have not shown him the wing and should have got in closer and not invited him to shoot, because that's exactly what happened. Barry Bannon on the ball now. Can he open up something? Little ball through. Needs to go left. Goes left. Does the cross come in? Cross does come in, more like it. And nicely played. Nicely, calmly played by Hull City. Nicely played. And to be honest with you, BANTER in goal for Hull City. One or two tricky tests, but not really been tested throughout. 7 minutes extra time. Chunzo says, bloody hell. Kevin Babs, the ref is a lion. The ref is a lion. The ref is a lion. Laughing. Also, Stevie, the scoreboard. Shit, yeah. I've been so excited. I forgot it. Good man. Holy moly. Let's get that done. Maybe put another goal in there right now. Boom, there you go. The chat was covering the scoreline. That's why I was missing it. Sorry, guys. The chat is more important, though, as you know. Sad-faced Alex Neil. Well, you're the boss. You set them up. You reap what you sow. You're the farmer at this club. You put the boys out. You haven't really shown anything. Disappointing for all the Millwall fans. West Ham fans will be smiling. And if they get relegated, Millwall fans will be smiling through their back teeth for it. You know what I'm saying. There's going to be an off. 2 minutes to go. Hull City free kick coming up. No free kick. Bit of an odd call of a referee there. No free kick coming up. Millwall now. 1:30 to go. 2 goals are needed. It's not going to happen. Barry Bannon on the ball right now. Really hasn't affected or impacted the match like he should have done. They've looked for glory from Bannon and he hasn't added nothing. The last match when he came on was short passing like he is right now. Too deep down the field. A creative general can really not operate on the halfway line. He needs to be 20, 30 feet in front of the penalty area, period. And this is where Barry Bannon should be right now, and he's not. Hull City hoofing the ball away. 50 seconds to go. One man on his own. Is he going to go for the flag? Cuts inside. Loads of space. Time to think. Shot from range coming in. Easy gather. 30 seconds to go. Well done, Hull City. Congratulations, Hull City, to get to the final. I'll tell you what, been a fantastic effort, really. Fantastic effort by these guys. Absolutely huge effort. Patterson has the ball. That's about all she wrote. Referee's going to blow the whistle any moment. Hull City just need to clear the ball one last time, and that should be that. Referee's saying, come on. Now, where does he get more time from? Where does he get more time from? Honestly, where's he getting the time from? Just saying. Ref is a lion, ref is a lion. How shit must you be? The ref is a lion. Ref is a lion. You know the ref is a lion. How shit must you be? You know the ref is a lion. Game over. There you go. Sergei and Hull City. Balumi the man. Oh yes, Balumi the man getting a lovely goal to start it off. Joe Gellart getting the insurance marker. It's done and dusted. May 23rd, Hull City, first name on the programme for the EFL final in the playoffs for 2025-26. Hull City, not expected to do this today, but they did. And they did it well. Chris Cavlin, well done, Hull. Well done, Chris. Kevin Babs is smiling, smiling, smiling. Chunzo, fair play. Hull wasn't expecting that. No, they weren't. But I'll tell you what, they did bloody great. They did bloody great, didn't they, eh? Getting through when they shouldn't have done. Congratulations, Hull. Literally. Alex Neil can look sad, and so can the Millwall fans. But the team did not show up. The most important match of their season, they did not show up. Credit Hull City. Credit the Tigers. Credit Balumi. Credit Gellhart. Credit the defence. Credit BANTER in goal. And credit them fans for making that journey down from Hull all the way, still believing that they could get a result, and they did get a result. Absolutely. Crooks and the rest of them played a monumental match. They deserved to get to the final based on the 2 matches. Now, Ollie McBurney, will he factor in the final? Going back into chat, whatever you want, bring it now. Chat closes down in about 10 minutes, guys. Chris Covenant, referee can't even blow the whistle correctly. That's lovely. That's lovely. Kevin Babs, well done to Hull. Most of us thought Millwall would win. Look at the security in front of that goal. I think that is absolutely horrendous. I think that is disgusting that they got security lines stopping them players going through. What is that about? That's about the Millwall fans that are going to come across the field. That's what that's about. They're worried of a Millwall invasion. Them players are going through. The fans will not get through. If any Millwall fans start the charge, they're going to be met by security and police. And I tell you what, if I was a security guard, I wouldn't stand there. There's not enough money you can pay me as a security guard if I was going to get slapped around. Police, yeah, but not the security guards. But there you go. Hull City fans got something they didn't expect. And 2-0 on the day. Early in the season, 3-1. Last game, 0-0. 3 of the games out of 4, Hull City were on top. They've won today 2-0. They won 3-1 earlier in the season. Then 0-0 in the last game. 0-0 in the last game at Hull. There's 3 matches. The only game that Millwall won against Hull City was 3-1 at Hull earlier in the season. And those long faces of Millwall, they can only blame themselves. They can only blame themselves. Into the chat. Leonardo, what a run, yes. And Hull did it. They did. Kevin Babs, well done to Hull. Most of us thought Millwall would win. Absolutely, mate. Another against the odds. Hull know how to win the playoffs. They've done it before. Great words. Great words. Hull's done it before. They've been a Premier League team before. They've gone through the playoffs. They know how to do it. They're doing it again. And that club is set up like a Premier League club. Just saying. They've got the stadium. They've got the fan base. They've got the finances. They've got a top coach in Sergei. And 2-0 on the day. Says it all. And for the Millwall fans, be proud. Millwall really went far. Well done to Hull, says Eve. I'm going to get you the stats coming through here pretty soon. I'm going to blow the trumpet. I'm so happy for the Hull fans, though. I mean, look at them. Having a great time out there. The Tigers fans living large in South London. South London. Not South London. South London. And if you're from Hull, you'll be saying, we've gone to South London and won, haven't we? Eh? Great. There's a hobbling boot in the sideline there. He will not be back for the final. He's hobbling badly. And that's down to the referee. If you keep calling it tight and don't let people jump in, you don't get people getting injuries like that or broken legs. But yeah, Millwall fans, be proud. You really went fast, says Leo. And Eve, well done to Hull. And there's a blue Hull City shirt in the crowd. That's going back a while. And it's blue for Millwall too. But congratulations. Congratulations to Hull City. Honestly, they did phenomenally well. I'm going to start changing some scenes here. Just sorting things around. Thank you, guys. Chunzo says, go little rock stars. Hey, there you go. There you go. There you go. And you be a rock star with your exams, your GCSEs. Make sure you hammer them down. We all know you're doing your exams. Everybody here knows you are, Chunzo. So make sure you knock them out like Hull City just did against Millwall. Tomorrow is coming up, but I'm going to bring the stats on the day. Starting off with Millwall. No one likes us. 7 shots in the match at home. Just 7. Not very many. 3 on target, however. 65% possession. 10 fouls, 1 yellow card, 1 offside, 6 corners. Didn't do enough. Didn't do enough. Hull City, get a load of this. This is the road team. 13 shots, not 7. 6 on target, not 3. 35% against 65% for Millwall. Millwall, home team, should have the possession. Fouls, 8 compared to 10. 4 yellow cards, pretty handsy. 4 yellow cards in defending, fighting for their lives, against 1 for Millwall. Offsides, no offsides. And 8 corners. 8 corners. And again, goal scorers, Joe Gelhardt and Mohamed Baloumi. Mohamed Baloumi on 64. Lovely stroke from the edge of the box. Right side of the box, curls the ball just inside the left side of the goal. The keeper can't get there. It goes off the post and in. And then the second goal, let's face it, Millwall going to charge, trying to get that goal to tie it up, leaving loads of spaces in behind. Hull City on the breakaway. The ball goes down the right wing, beautifully down the right wing. It's crossed to the extreme left. Gelhardt, unmarked, takes one touch, strokes it into the goal. Keeper gets a nobbling on it, just a little finger, but you can't stop it going across the line. And after that shot, you got to say, Patterson is red-faced. It's 2-0. Hull City, fantastic game. Go to the final, live the dream, and I wonder how many Hull City fans who are there tonight will be at the final, May 23rd at Wembley Stadium, a match we will be covering. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And remember, Wrexham fans out there, it was Hull City who we were chasing, we nearly caught, but the loss at the Kairas to Hull City is the match that did the damage, in my opinion. Because all the other games to finish off the season went according to form. Next season, Wrexham invest more money on the squad, get the COP done, get the training facilities finished, bring in some new faces, and charge the playoffs. I think Wrexham finishes higher than 8th next year. I'm saying Wrexham should be in the playoffs. Auto-promotion might be just one little bit too far. Let's get to next season first. As for today, got to say, let's congratulate Hull City. And Millwall, chance gone a begging. Big chance gone a begging. But tomorrow, it's Southampton Middlesbrough. Same place. Come back again. Let's see who wins that one. Is it going to be the away team that shows up? Is it going to be Southampton not showing up? I don't think so. I think Tondre Eckert, the Southampton coach, is going to have his guys really ready for action. Leaving you with this. Middlesbrough, on the road at Southampton, are taking on a team in Southampton that has not lost in 20 matches. 14 wins, 6 draws. I said last match that that's going to continue all the way to the final. Middlesbrough had their chances against Southampton. Didn't take them. Didn't take them. Middlesbrough is a different team on the road. Yes, I know Middlesbrough can score goals. I've seen it on the road. But they're going to Southampton. Arguably the best informed team in the division right now. Staying with the chat. There's only one team in Wales. Come on, you Reds. Absolutely. And you know what? On that one, Wrexham is the number one team in Wales. Absolutely the number one team in Wales. But you go back many, many years. We were not. We weren't even close to it. National League, League 2, League 1, Championship. Cardiff's coming back next year. Swansea's going to be there again next year. 2 Welsh derbies. Get a load of that, Chunzo, and all Wrexham fans and all Welsh fans. Wrexham has got 2 Welsh derbies. That's 4 games. Let's beat them all. Let's become and stay number one. Chunzo says, thanks, mate. Cheerio, guys, says Chunzo. And Leonardo, don't you take calculus? Chunzo. Kevin Babs, bye everyone. Good luck. Woody Windsor, I've sent congrats to my uncle. Well done, Woody. I bet he's absolutely through the roof. I bet he's a happy guy. And again, I'm really disappointed with Millwall today. I really thought they offered very little when they should have been offering the world to their fans. This should have been the biggest breakout game of the century for those guys. Where was it? What happened to them? Where did they go? What went wrong with the preparation? Because they looked flat. Really flat. And Alex Neil, the substitutions that he brought in with, didn't pan out. On the other hand, substitutions by Sergei, Hull coach, panned out beautifully. Gelhardt came on, and within seconds, it's 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Sergei got it right today. Alex Neil did not. Millwall flatlined. Hull City excelled. Southampton have got something to worry about. It's not going to be an easy final for Middlesbrough either. Whoever wins the next semi-final, they've got something to think about. And west of this, I say this, Hull City has a longer rest period than whoever wins against Middlesbrough and Southampton. Think about that one. It's just one day, but it's a day indeed. The only advantage Southampton has at this stage is they are a southern club. Closer trip, short trip to Wembley. Hull City has a longer trip in. They'll fly in. They'll stay at a wonderful hotel. The training facilities, they may go to one of the clubs down south, but they're going to have a lovely finish to the season and a great prep into the final. Don't rule out Hull City going to the Premier League, even if it's Middlesbrough or Southampton as the opposition. Don't rule them out. Literally, when they were looking like they were going to drop out of the playoffs, they hung on in. They went in the 7th spot. Wrexham went into 6th. And then on the last game, it switches. Hull City save their asses on the final day of the season. Wrexham drop out. Hull City have saved their asses all through the season when they needed to. And today was another big example. So don't write the Tigers off. They mauled the Lions and they looked good doing it. And not many clubs have gone to Millwall and done that twice in a season. Hull City has. Get ready for the next game tomorrow. I'm up for it. It's going to be the same thing, same deal. And who's going to win that one? Would it be Southampton or would it be the Borough? And Chunzo finally, he says, I still think the Saints have it cold, says Woody Winder. I still think the Saints have it cold. We'll miss game tomorrow due to doctor appointment. I hope you're okay, mate. Hope you're okay. All the best for Woody. Let's wish Woody a lot of love and make sure he's okay. Sending the love for Woody right now. Look at that. Lots of love for Woody. Make sure everything's good for Woody. And I hope the doctor does you well, mate. But for now, Hull City have got the party on. Gelhardt, big smile. Ollie McBurney, big hug. Balumi, the opening goal. It looks like it's party time for Hull City tonight. It looks like it's going to be a very difficult game for Middlesbrough tomorrow. And as you all say, Southampton seem to be the big team moving through. Will they win it tomorrow? Or will we see another game like today? I don't think you will. I just believe in my heart and in what I've seen with Southampton this season since they came back into form and hired Tonda Eckert after firing Still, who did an amazingly bad job. I think Tonda Eckert has got his team too organised to fail. I'll leave you with that. Everybody, I'm going to hit the chat as we go out. Chunzo says, I got maths next week. Woody Windsor says, bye, Stevie. Bye, Woody. Chunzo says, yes, doctor's appointment. Chunzo says, I got maths next week. Leonardo says, I will see what I can do. Do it, brother. Chunzo, I presume calculus is an American term. It is a subject, actually. Yes, it is. It's a subject, a big subject. Guys, one down, 2 more to go. Let's see who comes. But I'll be here tomorrow. I'd love to see you here tomorrow. The chat, I say you did a fantastic job again. Everybody in the chat was rocking it, brought the gold. Leonardo says, back to football. Let's wait for Wembley. Absolutely, absolutely. Let's wait for Wembley. Definitely. It's going to be a big final. But everybody in the chat today, as always, was phenomenal. You brought great points, as you always do. And you even made me laugh. And I tell you what, Bill, my man Balboa, I tell you what, well done for subscribing. Well done for making me laugh my arse right off. And always bring the banter. It was bloody brilliant. Brilliant. Everybody, get to work. Go back home. Go back to bed. Wake up again. Wherever you are in the world, because we've had people from Australia all the way to North America. The whole globe on the map today. But wherever you are, I say ciao tutti. Bye-bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Buenas noches. Be good to each other. Love your family. That's the most important thing you've got. Love your family. And like and subscribe and join our family as well. Tomorrow we'll be here. Well done, Leo. And Chonza says, cheerio, lads. Cheerio, lads. Absolutely. I say cheerio, ladies and gentlemen. Cheerio, everybody. And I'll tell you what. Let's have a great, great game tomorrow. I'm just going to say adieu. It's been a slice. It'll be even better tomorrow. And basically, thank you so much for being here.